Well, the cultists have been defeated. By me, Necrophage player. And yeah, the game's going a whole lot slower with this series because... battles. Lots and lots of battles. You cannot expand your city over ruins or villages. However, they can be exploited like any other terrains when located inside a city district. Good stuff to know, you know. You can exploit ruins and villages. You know, in some ways, after like playing like the Vaulters and Necrophages, I wonder if I should also play the Roving Clans. The Vaulters being like, you know, sort of like a mix of like, you know, being peaceful but being all a little war. The Necrophages being all at war. And the Roving Clans, which are basically all out peace. But I'm sort of like doing a second series just to sort of show off like the different, you know, aspects I didn't really show. Like the combat aspects like in the like original series. But whatever. I have happiness issues at this point. Basically, I've got so many cities here that, you know, my guys are getting unhappy from it. Except for, like, the Cultist capital, which basically has, like, you know, the happiness buff is basically out right here. This is, like, where you want to sort of avoid basically having it happen. If you get really big like this, like, sure, like, look at my score now. I basically have 359 score, and I'm basically the second biggest guy here. But I'm also crippled by being able to be, you know, not being able to produce as much stuff. Rebellion is not, you know, good because it basically reduces your food and, like, you know, security and industry. And happy's bad too. Happy's okay though, as is sort of content. I have to watch out for my money here. I'm actually spending a lot on military upkeep and hero upkeep now because we got basically 3 heroes and quite a few military units, basically. And I'm getting messages on Steam again because I forgot to do something yet again called Go Offline. And of course, yeah, tabbing is great. Let's make tab do stuff that it shouldn't do. Be right back. Alright, so I'm back, and I just want to note that I just noticed this. Basically, this guy, the Broken Lords, decided that he doesn't want me inside his borders, which is fine. He doesn't have to be, like, you know, worrying about that sort of stuff. Apparently, Pink is down here. It's worth noting that at this point, there's basically 7 players in the game. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 players, more or less, right in close proximity on me. This is something I know about Pangea. Basically, like all the like, you know, everyone's on the same continent, so basically everyone's all clustered together, and that sort of thing. Okay, you go up here. We'll investigate this ruin. And I found nothing. Nothing at all. Let's keep those guys in there for now, I guess. You know, it's kind of sad, but I lost all my my foragers. Sort of expected, but whatever. I lost all the foragers. And there we go, I managed to get plus 10, plus 15 in my output. So gold's now not as much an issue, which is nice. Ah, look at that. Basically, they became happy, I guess, over... They're already happy, these guys. Right? Oh, you know what's happening? Basically, I'm getting money from over here now. As it's like, you know, say it's like getting better and better, it's, I guess it's, you know, wait, that makes no sense. I'm pretty sure this doesn't get affected by, like, you know, happiness or anything. The dust count. Whatever, I got some money from somewhere. And apparently the Vultures just colonized up here, so that happened. So, Vulture territory is now all the way up here. Broken Lords are now to my side over here. I'm gonna have to be wary of the Broken Lords, but for the most part, what we're going to do is I'm actually going to have these guys merged up all over here in Mornlack, I think. Not this guy. He's going to go it alone. Down in this direction, I think. Wait, this guy doesn't have any army with him. Huh. I can actually just assign this guy somewhere if I want to move him really quick. That's always useful. You can just assign heroes that don't have anyone in them. Okay, you go in there. What I'm going to do for now, basically, is I'm going to basically merge, like, these guys over here. Maybe I'll drop, like, you know, a couple of the Necrodrones here. And the basic idea that I'm going to go for here is that basically all these guys will be like a sort of defense in case these guys attack. The Broken Lords, because they could attack at some point. And they can also serve as defense against the Vultures, sort of. Yep, pearls. We have pearls. I want pearls, so we'll get the pearls. And I can now unassign this guy if we need to, so that's good. Let's get this. And I should probably take the chance to probably get, like, you know, one of these somewhere. Like right there. Now, I'll note that because this guy's so damn close over here, it makes sense for me to maybe build a couple watchtowers in their direction. I don't usually build watchtowers unless, like, I'm really worried about, like, my defenses, and in this case, I'm sort of worried about it. Watchtowers make it easier to basically see what's going on the Vulture's territory side, so I will do that. And the nice one is I can build one here by Broken Lords too. And Pink has a little bit of space over here. So build all that, get myself some, you know, knowledge of what's going on in the other areas of the world. Send these guys over here. Alright, so I got population issues over here, apparently. Easy way to fix that is just go like this. That's the nice thing about, like, you know, the ability to sort of, like, you know, boost up your food supply. You have issues like this every so often, like that. And less influence, but oh well. That's fine. So there's the capital of the Vultures again. And you know, thinking about it, I'm actually gonna get this guy. Go down here and get a little bit of like the pearls, and he's gonna send, you know, book it all the way up here, I think, for just a little bit more defense. Have my 6 units over here basically when I need them. And my money is getting shot like crazy. So I'm going to have to start getting money from somewhere, and I think what we're going to do is maybe over here let's go like this for a temporary little bit. Yoink. Get some gold. And Kyra is getting a level. Very nice. Alright, with him I basically have to get certain skills. Unlock level 2 of No Idle Hands or level 1 of Fast Healer. Where are they? There's one. And there's Fast Healer. Alright, so basically with this guy, he's basically got to get, like, you know, these skills up here. Or here. I'm tempted for him to go get Fast Healer, I think, because that'll basically make it easy for him to basically move around. Perhaps. So let's do that. You get to go here. Armin, you get to build sewer systems and Empire Mints and stuff. And you go there. Let's throw you over here. We'll put him in a city. And yeah, I pick up the pearls as I basically see them all over the place here. In my territory. Feed on Bones got another level, that's nice. Let's get him to focus on this, getting more food for my guys. How about you go down here for now? Make him explore down here, this guy, basically. Ah, there we go. Winter's over. Alright. Oh, so green just went up here apparently. Okay, you guys can go over here. And basically with these guys I'm going to start exploring a little bit to the west here, I think. Like so. That's a nice thing, by the way, about forests and like the Necrophage. If they have like these fires, they can just move around solo. Really good for scouting out stuff. Alright, I got a watchtower over here, which basically means I'm able to see their capital at all times, the Vultures, more or less. That's kind of cool. Once I get this up here, this like watchtower, I'll be able to see this city, and then like I'll be able to see like the two main cities of the Vultures. Alright, there we go. Full army more or less over here. 2 Necrodrones, 2 Battleborns, a Forager. I'll throw a Proliferator over here perhaps at some point, but for now I'll not worry about it. Can also throw this guy over here at some point, guess to make 6 up here, but whatever. Alright, let's go over here. I'm going to assign you to the army so you can get experience for attacking. And we are going to attack the boss, the Centaurs. Let's see here. It might make sense for me to let my guys spawn, so... Let's just go like this. Alright, basic plan. I want this guy to sort of jump on the hill. These guys are focused on basically taking out them. You'd hit him if possible. Go! So, I'll note that my villages are usually a lot weaker than, like, you know, faction units, so these guys just get ripped apart. In terms of how easy they'll be able to deal with. And wow, the Proliferator went pretty fast. That's a little bit of damage there. I'm not even letting this guy get attacks in. This is easing him up, and you know, that's about it. Nice, we insta-kill that guy. 1 Battleborn, ha ha ha. Whoops, insta-killed that guy. But whatever, I can just get a Battleborn from the other guy here. No damage, oh well. We kill him with a strike there. I ate him alive! I ate him alive! That was fun. I feel like these guys are still starving a little bit in Aramon. Ah, whatever. We're just gonna go for another one of these in Armon, I think. Might as well. So it's worth doing at this point. I basically have the Earth series as like my main guys, and part of the reason I have these guys is because it makes it so much easier to build. You know, reduction like on buildings in my empire. But at some point, it might be nice to get like say the Silk, so I could find like some more of those guys because the Silk is awesome for their you know ability to avoid being damaged by disease and such. I can go down here. There's a Vine Snake, by the way. You'll get to see a fight with them soon. They're kind of interesting how they fight, but not really. Ah, there we go. Watchtower. You know, I wonder if I want to get this here. I wouldn't mind getting, like, you know, more approval and such, but whatever. But I won't really need approval at this point, to be honest. This is good for, like, when you get really big, this, like, demanding gods thing, but early on you don't really need it, I don't think. It's one of those questionably good things, basically. Let's get that. Alright, so they closed the dual borders, so I can't get into the Vulture territory anymore. Oh, these guys went over there, apparently. Alright, now, something I noticed that, since I got these Battleborns getting, like, you know, created, and I'm actually getting lots of money at this point, so I actually should stop getting money. Start building stuff. Since I got these Battleborns, I'm actually going to start making use of them to sort of, like, you know, backtrack toward these other places over here. If I got enough of these guys, I'll probably just send them, like, you know, on campaign of, like, this killing stuff. There's some Vulture Marine, or, you know, Mazari Marines rather, over here, but basically they're Vultures anyways, these guys. If I haven't really said so before, the Mazari are basically Vultures in this game, except that they're basically skinned a little bit differently. It's like a very cosmetic thing, but whatever, this is something they did, the developers for this game. This is sort of like, you know, give reasons for like a, pay them extra money type of deal. Yes, these guys like to play to get, you know, get you to pay them more money. Alright, there we go. Feed the hungry. Build a sea storage in Aramon. I'm gonna do that at some point anyways. Why not? Alright, you get to go down here. Nice! Blood crystals. Can't use this for anything, but whatever. Alright, I see exploitations for this guy over here. So there's Warhammer. There's Dust. You know what I think I'm doing? I'm actually going to wait for me to get this like tech here, and then I'm going to start upgrading all my guys, all my like, you know, guys. And here's the Roman clans. I never really fought the Roman clans before, you know, in like the past one, but whatever, here they are again. The Roman clans, those are always a fun guys to play and fight against. I always find the Roman clans do really well in these games for some reason. I think it's just because they're sort of like peaceful and they sort of like keep themselves, and that sort of leads them to do really very well for some reason. Though I'm not entirely sure. Now I have to watch inside their territory because they do have guys that they can use. Like, he's got free dervish here and a tektite really close to his, like, you know, city here. You're gonna go up here. Gonna send this guy up to basically guard in this city with the other guys. Alright, well anyways, watchtower, 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 eventually watchtower, and watchtower. The watchtower on here too, I guess. And why not here too? It feels sort of like a waste of money building watchtowers, but if you're going to be playing, you know, like the Necrophage, then you have to sort of expect it'll be sort of combat heavy. Just a little bit. Alright, how about you guys go attack over here? So these guys are vine snakes, I think. Vine snakes are kind of like most defensive types of infantry units and how they sort of work. They essentially have sweep back, but they also have a circular attack as well. So basically these guys are meant to be defensive. If they get hit, they basically do a sweep back. If they attack themselves, they do a circular attack. So they're kind of useful in a way. And I want you guys here. You guys just hold, rest of them attack. So there's a sweep attack right there. There goes the first vine snake. Won't be able to get Battleborn out of that. Send this guy over here, I guess. Now, I'm sort of repositioning these guys so that I make sure that, you know, my guy gets an attack so I can get Battleborn out of him. So pop. And finish him off. There we go. One new Battleborn. Ha ha ha. Now here's something to note. Is this connected to land down here, I wonder? Or do you need, like, you know, a bit of, you know, boat technology to get to the land out here? Sometimes Pangeas have islands out in the middle of nowhere. They just sort of have to, you know, navigate with. Kind of annoying, but whatever. Cool. Our tower there. Okay, you guys get to build a burrow. Why not? It's kind of annoying how, like, all these, like, things are out in the middle of nowhere. These, like, little places like this. Let's build this for now, and then we'll build the canal system. That'll work. This terrain has industry, so there'll be some benefit to building that. Ouch, less dust. So I'm gonna get less dust for a little while because of over exploitation. Okay, you guys go over here. Be nice to see where these guys drop, but whatever. They have to drop first before I can deal with them. Nice. Alright, so here's like fast healer. So this is adapted his name, will be Calriss, blah blah blah. Alright, so with the guy assigned to an island, search the temple ruins located in the region called Belfair. Alright, so I have to search these ruins over here with the guy at some point. That'll be easy enough to do. Nice. This is done. Let's build... Where to build? There's a city center right there. Let's build a burrow here. Then we'll build this stuff. And you can build over here with stuff. You know, because the city's so big right now, the captured city over here, Dardigor, it's basically got such high industry that it makes sense that I might want to build like the canal locks here. And this has happened, so that's cool. Let's get more of this. Not really building units for the moment, so let's get some science. We'll get this stuff. That'll help getting, stuff built and everything, like, done and all that. Good to go here. In you go. I think I'll do one more battle here, but we're just gonna auto this one. Got a new Battleborn, that's nice. I can go in here and throw another stockpile on top of Iron Man. Moon Lace, cool. Let's do that. So these guys have Firmament, which is good. And I'm actually ending this turn just because I want to basically see what my happiness boost is going to be like with, like, the changes to my Emperor plan. And why not? We'll get to age free. Perfect timing for that. Okay, money. I want to get money. Money's good. Money, money, money. Get the money. So I got some Animentian and Paladin in my territory. That's good. Some Moonleaf. You grew. You go in there. Alright, well, we got these guys here to deal with. Ah, the Forgotten. So I found the Forgotten. This guy's actually pretty good, worth it to go to war with right now, actually, the Forgotten. Usually the Forgotten are pretty weak. For, basically, I didn't really have the Forgotten in, like, the last, like, you know, the first, like, series I did because they're so weak and how they sort of operate. Basically, the Forgotten are, like, a faction of, like, thieves. They have, like, espionage, slated, like, you know, abilities, but it sort of, like, gets them to sort of have to basically sort of, like, you know, spy on people and steal technology and stuff. And AI is not very good with it, I find, so they're not as good as they could be. And I think what we're going to do, we're actually going to send these guys to get ready for an attack, why not? Could wipe these guys out easily, I think. And for the most part, it looks like my happiness is no longer an issue in my cities, which is nice. For the most part. So I'm going to hold off from using wine here. I'm just going to wait until I run out of, like, my wine. Or I run out of, like, the approval bonus I basically picked up. Alright, before I basically go, there's a couple things I want to do. One thing I want to sort of update all these guys so that basically they have, like, the new stuff. So basically give them all the tier 3 stuff where possible. So there's improved movement free. Actually give this guy another slot for something if I want to, which would be. This is sort of thing. This basically has like sharp sense, which is good against like ranged units, and that's useful against like certain factions like the Vaulters or the Mazzari. But do I need it yet? Alright, you get to build or use the wand. This stuff. And I'll give you sharp sense, I guess, as well. The Necrophage. Give you this. And a Rumbler, you can just pick up that, those, and this. And look at this, by the way. This guy's very cheap to build. Part of the reason this guy's very cheap to build is because they have so many of like these Ursi villages, the Ogres, you know, spawning point. And there's all these guys. So at some point I may want to upgrade these guys that I basically have. Like upgrade him. Retrofit them. And I think that's going to be it for this episode. More or less for the most part, I'm going to probably start going out to Forgotten now. But I'm doing quite well. For this game, I'm doing quite well. I'm quite happy about how well I'm doing. Let's play 6. I'll see you guys next time.